Prehistoric animals usually get painted as nightmare fuel. Giant teeth, claws, scales, basically everything that could ruin your day. But not all of Earth's ancient residents were monsters. Some were, well, adorable. Today, we're counting down the top 10 prehistoric cute animals that actually existed. Warning, you might want to adopt a fossil after this. Number 10. Adalatherium, the weird beast. This little furball from Madagascar lived about 66 million years ago. Imagine a cross between a badger and a guinea pig. Then give it oversized feet for digging and a face that looks permanently confused. Scientists literally called it the weird beast. Cute, right? If you saw one today, you'd probably think it's just a fat groundhog having an identity crisis. Number 9. Leptictidium, the tiny acrobat. Meet the prehistoric parkour champion. Leptictidium was a small, long-nosed mammal that bounced around Europe about 50 million years ago. Picture a shrew that can jump like a kangaroo. It used its springy legs to hop through the undergrowth, nose twitching like it just sniffed out a pizza pocket. Definitely the kind of pet you'd name after a Pokemon. Number 8. Suminia, the leaf-loving climber. Before the dinosaurs took over, Suminia was chilling in the trees of Russia. About 260 million years ago, this little reptile had big round eyes, a slender body, and, get this, gripping hands with long fingers, perfect for climbing. Imagine a prehistoric sugar glider without the gliding. Scientists think it was one of the first animals to really embrace tree life. Basically, the OG tree hugger. Number 7. Propaleotherium, the pug-sized horse. Long before majestic stallions, there were these guys. Tiny horses about the size of a pug. They lived in Europe about 50 million years ago, tiptoeing through the forest on cute little hooves. Instead of long faces, they had short, round snouts, like the Shetland pony's baby cousin. If humans existed back then, someone definitely would have tried to walk one on a leash. Number 6. Patylodus, the prehistoric squirrel. Now let's talk about fluff. Patylodus lived about 60 million years ago and looked suspiciously like a modern squirrel, complete with a bushy tail. Scientists believe it spent its days climbing trees and munching nuts. So yes, squirrels basically refuse to evolve, because when you're already that cute, why bother? The only difference is Tylodus probably didn't raid your bird feeder. Number 5. Archaeopteryx, the OG bird nerd. This feathered dino from Germany was only about the size of a crow. With big wings, a cute feathery body, and a curious head tilt, it looked like the awkward middle child between reptiles and birds. Sure, it still had teeth and claws, but admit it, you'd still toss breadcrumbs if it waddled into your backyard. Jurassic Park would have been way less scary if these were the stars. Number 4. Neuralagus, the giant bunny of Minorca. Yes, there was once a rabbit the size of a bulldog. Neuralagus lived on the island of Minorca about 5 million years ago. It couldn't hop very well. It was more of a slow waddler. But imagine giant floppy ears and soft fur, just jumbo-sized. Scientists call it the Minorcan giant lagomorph. We call it the Easter Bunny's prehistoric body double. Number 3. Thylacoleo cubs, the baby marsupial lions. Thylacoleo was an extinct marsupial predator in Australia, nicknamed the marsupial lion. The adults were terrifying, but the babies, tiny, fluffy, big-eyed cubs carried in pouches, like killer koalas that hadn't discovered murder yet. Fossils suggest they climbed trees and clung to mom. Basically, if Pixar made a prehistoric movie, they'd cast these guys as the sidekicks. Number 2. Beelzebufo, the devil frog. But cute. Okay, hear me out. Beelzebufo, also called the devil frog, lived in Madagascar about 70 million years ago. It was the size of a beach ball and could eat small dinosaurs. Terrifying? Absolutely. But picture it puffing up its cheeks, sitting in the mud, blinking those big froggy eyes. Tell me that's not oddly cute, like the world's deadliest squishmallow. Number 1. Baby woolly mammoths. And topping our list, the baby woolly mammoth. We've actually found frozen ones preserved in ice, still fluffy, still chubby, still rocking that teddy bear with a trunk aesthetic. They followed their herds, wagged their little tails, and probably tripped over their own trunks. If these guys were alive today, zoos would have lines longer than Disneyland. No contest. The cutest prehistoric animal ever. So, not every prehistoric creature was out to eat you. Some were basically nature's plush toys with claws, scales, or trunks. Which of these would you risk time traveling to cuddle? Let me know in the comments. And hey, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, because history isn't just about the scary stuff. Sometimes it's about the cuteness that didn't survive, but definitely deserves to be remembered.